One.
Hey y'all, I'm Moose, and over there's Dub.
Hello.
Welcome to another live stream at the Home and Forge and the Flowing Canvas, and where
Two Crows
I'm
Forge.
Two Crows Forge. No, I'm not Two Crows Forge. He's Two Crows Forge. Two Crows Forge. I'm sinusy tonight for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, got some fun stuff to do tonight. We're going to start a new trend, I hope. And first we're going to check and see who's here. I see that my moderators, Linda and Doris, are here. Thank you, ladies, for being here. I appreciate you. I'm sure Lorraine will be here shortly. And I see that Adrian and Corey are here. Hello, guys. Corey, not Kathy or Cody. Corey. And I see Jeff B's here. Hail, Jeff B. Thank you for joining us. Mel Firestone is here. Hello, darling. Thank you for being here. Good news to hear from you. Who else is here? That's all I see so far. Okay. Hail, Moose and Goat. Yep. Dub the Goat. Greatest of all time. I had to ask him what that meant. Anyway, let's show you what we did last week. So we've got a little video to show you, and I can explain what's going on in the video. I think we get better close-ups this way. So this is the jar that I did, and that's got the rock salt in it. And you can kind of see it. It didn't come out as well as I had hoped it would. I think maybe I had more resin in it than necessary. And then we have the cute little turtles that I did. I did one turtle on stream, and then the other turtle I did this week. The rose, I absolutely love that rose mold. I got to get me another one or make another one. And the baby turtles, oh, so cute. All four of them. Another one popping up here just now. And then we did this beautiful tiger eye tray for Dub. And he loves it. He took it right off the desk. As soon as I demolded it, he said, gimme. And he took it and he's using it and he loves it. So that's what we accomplished during stream. And then I've done some things since then. Anybody else show up? Nope. Okay. Thank you, Adrian. Something to work toward. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So some things that I worked on. Now, last week I had all my leftovers and I bundled them together into one cup and mixed them all together, and they had the rock salt in them. And I thought, well, I'll just pour them into this bowling ball because I'm going to do a bowling set this next week, right? Lorraine tried to tell me in the chat, and of course I don't read the chat like I should. But we have this beautiful bowling ball. It's got this nib on the top where I overfilled it, so we've got to cut that off. But it's got the little holes. Isn't it cute? If I can get it to turn right. This way. Little holes for the fingers, but they're not deep enough. You definitely will roll it. Well, it's bottom heavy or top heavy, has a counterweight, whatever you want to say.
It's rigged.
It's rigged. So it wobbles. So I've come up with Wobble Bowl. Instead of bowling, we're going to Wobble Bowl. And I'm going to make pins, and I'm going to make, I don't know how many, I've got 2 pin molds and 2 ball molds. Bowl molds? Anyway, so I made another one. Isn't that pretty? It's that gorgeous turquoise glitter. This is going to be a gift for a friend of mine who loves to go bowling. So I think Wobble Bowl will be a great addition to her plethora of games that she has that they take on with them when they go on their travels. So we're going to be making wobble balls today for the Wobble Bowl game set. Say that 3 times fast. Oh, thank you, Linda. I think they'll love it too. You want one, Adrian? So we'll have 4 wobble balls, and I think I'm going to make, I don't know if I'm going to make 10 or more pins. I know normal bowling is 10, but I could make more just to make it fun. So that's what we're going to be pouring tonight. We're also going to be pouring a group of, or I don't know what to call this, the runes.
Runestones.
Runestones. I have a big tray that has all these runestones in it. We had Deb's Choice yesterday in the studio, and we poured a bunch of stuff. So he had picked out these rune stone mold, this mold, and they're all different pieces. See? And I'm going to give you a close up. Can I turn it this way, or is it just going to be upside down? This way. Okay. There we go. They're so cool looking. I did a marble effect with a bronze and a silver.
Very out of focus.
Very out of focus. I don't know why. But we're going to make another set of these. And then I'm also, no, I'm not doing that tonight. We're making 2 bowling balls, 2 pins, and the runes. That's what we're doing tonight. And then I've got a couple more things to show you that the wonderful Dub Leather Master did. You're going to fix the phone? Okay. I'll just show them this up. It's fine right where it's at. The camera, that is. So this is that coaster that I made out of that teal glitter. I love it. It's gorgeous. It's got the little trying to give me the phone. It's got the little rough edges. I think they're supposed to be crystal, but it didn't come out crystally, I guess, because of the glitter. So we have this beautiful glitter coaster. And remember the cute little purple and teal mushroom jar I made? It looks so perfect right there. Okay, I'm showing y'all on this camera. I didn't realize which camera view we had. Look, isn't that cute? Isn't that just adorable? So we've got the jar, and then I will affix it to the coaster. And I think what I'm going to do is not put it dead center on the coaster. So there's a little bit of edging around here. And I'm going to put like little flowers, like a little garden down here. And then I'm going to put a little butterfly on the top right here. Oh, she's going to love it. It's going to be gorgeous. Yay!
Showing you this stuff.
Yes, I do. Okay, so let me push this out of the way. And which camera do you want me to show? Okay.
That one.
This was the Dub's Choice pour from yesterday. Look at this. He colored it himself. This was his first resin piece. Look at that. Nanette's here. Hello, Nanette. Thank you for being here. So he did this one, and then I poured it. He colored the mold, and then I poured it with this beautiful purple color shift resin. So it just kind of shines through every now and then. Look at that. Ah, so good. Okay. There's another shot of those runes. It's a little clearer. And then we did this pour. He picked out this mold. And so I did it in bone pearl white. And I think he's going to do some brush painting on it or some airbrushing or something. But I think that looks really cool. These were all Dub's Choice molds. And the last one we did was a Hear No Evil, Speak No Evil, See No Evil resin totem. I guess that's what that is. But look at the way it marbled. What I did was I poured this with the white, the same white as the other one. And then I had some teal left over and some tiger eye left over from some other pours. And I just poured it all into the top and let it seep down. And look how cool that turned out. Thank you, Adrian. We like this one too.
You switch to the overhead before I show these little guys.
Yes, I would. Okay, we're going to switch to the overhead. Let me put this back. And so Dub made this cool little bag. It's a satchel. It's a leather satchel. Let me get this out of the way. So we'll untie it. He did all the knot work. All the stitching and knot work and such. And you open this up. Pull it open and look, it's Grandpa's Werther's bag of gold. Candies. And then it just cinches back up. And you just tie it. And so Grandpa always has his bag of gold with him. So he liked that so much, he decided to make a bigger one. So he upscaled the pattern and made this one. This has got a rune of...
It's a bind rune.
A bind rune on it.
Yes. 2 runes combined into one. One is for one means protection, and the other one is for travel. This is protection way travel, kind of like a St. Christopher medallion.
And so
show them the knot work.
We have the knot work. Beautiful knot work. Look at this. I love how it looks like a heart right here. And it goes all the way around. Under there. And then we open it up. Maybe. Yeah. So it opens the same as the other.
And that one, the gusset, is made out of bison.
Isn't it beautiful? It's like, let me show with this camera.
Okay.
It's suede like that on the inside, so it's nice and soft for whatever you're going to put in here. We're going to put a set of runes in here, and then we have the hide part, the skin part of the hide of the bison. But oh, isn't that beautiful?
The artwork is hand carved into the leather.
Can y'all hear Dub okay? Oops. So I'll close this back up, and it just pulls nice and easy, and then ties over the top. There we go.
Thank you, everybody.
Beautiful work, honey. All right. Grab your beverage. It's that time of the night when we need to take a sippy sippy. I have for tonight Polar Seltzer in Cranberry Clementine. Good. I always have to push it up in my in my mouth, wet my whole mouth because my mouth gets so parched. That's what happens when you become type 2 diabetic. Okay, let's see what's going on. Very Celtic looking, great work. Weird, but I bet it smells good. It does smell good. I love carrying my backpack that he made me because it makes my office smell like leather. It's awesome. Okay, let's put on gloves. Are we going to show anything else? Do I have anything else to show? I think I've showed everything. Well, I made this little guy right here. Isn't he cute? It's a little spaceman on a spaceship. It's an astronaut on a UFO. I don't get that, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe he absconded with it. So what I'm going to do, this is actually Let's Resin Silver. And look how bright that is, that silver on the bottom. I wish the rest of the mold had come out that way, but it didn't. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take UV resin and I'm going to mix in, if I can reach it without falling, a glow-in-the-dark green and a glow-in-the-dark yellow chunky glitter. I'm going to mix those into UV resin and paint them on the bottom and then cure it. And then I'm going to paint the little knobs that are lights on the top, and then I'm going to paint his mask all with the UV resin, and so he'll glow in the dark. It'll be so cute. Okay, get back down over here without falling. Oh, look at that. What did I get all over there? Let's clean that off. So, shall I tell y'all about Wobble Ball? Have I said enough about Wobble Ball? Do you understand Wobble Ball? My friend's a bowler. Yeah, I explained it all, didn't I? Yeah. Got any questions? Hit me up in the chat. If you're not in the live chat, down below in the comments, give me a comment.
I thought you missed the spot, but it was on my monitor. Keep wiping. There's still a spot on there. Nope. It's my screen.
All right, time for struggle cam. We got to protect these nails. I still have my same red and black set on that I had last week. dun, dun. You can't really see the detail. Go back to the last week's stream. I did a close-up if you want to see them. We got delivery. There's my timer here. I ordered a new timer and it's probably going to get here right after I need it. Right after the stream. Okay. Struggle cam is real tonight. So what do y'all want to pour first? Do we want to pour a wobble ball or do we want to pour the runes? The runes will be pretty quick, I think. I'm going to do those in pearl and copper. I'm going to swirl them.
Yeah, let's do the runes first.
Let's do the runes first. Okay. We can go ahead and get those in the curing machine. So this is the top of my curing machine and this is the tray. I put them here so I wouldn't forget, because once you pour it, you can't pick it up. It's very flimsy. Look at that. Very flimsy. Yep, you can hear Jackson. Jackson, Lorraine is here. Hello, darling. I see you. Independence Day, the movie. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. They flew him in Independence Day. Okay. All right. Here, let's get started. I need about 5.5 ounces to be safe, because I think when I poured this set, I did 4 ounces, and then I had to mix up some more. So I'm going to make 5 ounces of resin. So we got our part B, and we're still using the GINH epoxy resin from Temu. I've been happy with it so far. Where's my stick? So I can get into this bottle. That's the easy way to get it. What is it, honey?
Super fancy timer.
Ah, my timer's here. Yay! Okay, part B. Oh, look at all that cat hair that just flew into that cup, or onto that cup.
She did just walk by.
Did she just walk by? Okay, it's on the outside. It's not on the inside, thank goodness. Okay. 5 ounces, I said, so I need 2.5 of B. Ooh, that pours fast tonight. Okay. There we go. You gonna set my new timer up for me, honey? All done. Ah, he's the best.
Go.
He's the goat. Let me get a little baby wipe to wipe off my finger so I don't mix this resin on this cap, because I used my finger. Now we'll get part A. Where is it? Which way? This way. And we'll go up to the 5 ounce mark. Right there. Put the lids back on, because if not, I'll spill it for sure and for certain. Okay. Heavy jug because it's new. I just opened it. I've got just a little bit left in my old jugs, or my previous jugs that I was using. Good grief, kitty. My days. all over the place. All right, stir stick. New timer. Look at this. Isn't it fancy? Ooh, isn't it pretty? Rose gold and black.
One of them fancy digital ones, eh?
All right. How do I turn it on?
I don't know.
Like that. All right. Y'all can't see it on screen, can you?
Barely
Barely.
shows up.
Yeah. We won't be using that one for auction, which we need to do another auction someday. We are still working on getting our website done. We've decided Sundays is our website working days. And Dub did a whole bunch of picture taking through the week.
Did 3 days of photo and processing.
3 whole days worth. So,
Of course, I'm slow because I'm not that good.
I doubt that. I think he's very good. But we're going to get that going. I got to get some paintings out here to get him to photograph, to put those up too. I've got quite a few in the storeroom inside the house, and then there's just a ton of canvases, unfinished paintings that are out in the old studio out in the garage.
Now, we are going to have to take a Sunday instead of taking photos and actually list the items on our store. And then do our landing page, because right now it's just random photos that I throw up every now and then.
Okay. Sounds like we got our work cut out for us. I got descriptions to write.
Yep.
But we're going to put up his knives and his leather work and some jewelry that I've made and some paintings. And I don't know if we have any other resin pieces other than the jewelry right now that we're going to put up there. Slow like the way you move, Linda. Talking about different issues with resin. Yeah, I know deep pour can give you heartache if you don't do it just right and do it with the right kind of resin. I think deep pour resin is thicker. For some reason, I want to say that. I think that's what I heard Steve McDonald say. I've got some deep pour resin. I just haven't used it yet. Because when I did my butterfly, I did it in layers. So, that's 3 minutes. I like that new timer. All right. And that's clear. Few little bubbles. And what we're going to do is separate this into, after I get another baby wipe for my hand, we're going to separate this into equal part cups for the pearl and the copper. And then we'll have extra that we'll put somewhere. So I'm going to use these paper cups so I can pinch them. And let's separate this out. That's my 5 ounces. So let's put that much in there and see how much we got left. 3.5. There we go, 2.5. Pour that in. Give my cup a scrape. All right. Set that aside over here. Now, put in our color. I'm reading the chat. You like the measuring and mixing process, Adrian? Yeah. Okay. This is, oh, right here in front of me. I was looking over to the side. Where is it? This is the pearl. These mica powders are micas that my daughter gave me that she bought for doing nails. And let me get it. My little scoop is dirty. And she says, I'm not using these anymore. Here, you can have them. So it just says 24 mica powders on the front. So this is pearl. We're going to put in 2 scoops. I think it's going to be too much. I think 5 ounces is too much, but I knew it was going to be too much. I wanted not to have to mix more resin. Because that's what I had to do when I poured it the first time. It was like, oh no, I've got to pour more resin.
That was the theme for the whole weekend so far.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to repeat that.
So everything she's poured, she had to mix more. Like,
3 times?
3 times for that one bowling ball?
Yeah. For the teal bowling ball, I had to mix resin 3 times. Ooh, that is a pretty kappa. Where's Janice when we need her? Kappa. Okay, we'll get these mixed up. I'm going to lean away because I don't have a mask on. And I don't want it to poof in my face. That would not be good. I can tell you one thing about this resin. It says 30 to 50 minutes working time, but it heats up pretty quick within that first 30 minutes. You can definitely feel it getting warm and thicker. Trying to scrape this off the sides. Make sure we get it mixed in really well because we don't want unmixed pigments in our resin. That is not a pretty sight. But that is a pretty sight. Ooh! That is some pretty copper. Okay. Set that aside. Get me a paper towel this time. I'm excited about pouring the bowling balls because I'm going to do them with glitter. Turn my stick around and just use it to do this one as well. This is the pearl. And what I might do is go ahead and mix up for the first bowling ball and let these colors sit and let the air come out of them, the air bubbles come to the top, so I can kind of, well, I'm not going to torch it in the paper cup. Not a good idea. Not for me anyway. So, but maybe that way we won't have any problems with bubbles in the mold. Oh, that pearl is so pretty. It's kind of a yellow golden pearl. So pretty. All right. So we're going to let that sit, and I'm going to go ahead and mix up the resin for the bowling ball, and then that can sit and let the bubbles come up while I'm pouring the rooms. Good? Good. Okay. Is that right? Is that right? I'm just going to use, no I'm not, because that's 240 mils. I need 350. Excuse me. My drink is repeating on me. Okay, this one goes up to 450, so I can definitely get 350 in here. So I got to go right in there to get me 175. Oh, come on. It's not really marking on there. This is a Sharpie. That's a shiny bit though. Okay. Well, that'll give me a good idea of where to pour it. Darling.
Yes.
Can you get me a Rely On really quick, please?
Yeah.
Feel like my blood sugar is doing something wonky. Thank you. Forgive me, y'all, while I munch this down. Thank you, honey. We'll just go ahead and pour resin while I'm munching. Part B. Sometimes my blood sugar goes up and down at the most inopportune time.
Have a good night, Adrian.
Good night, Adrian. Sleep well. All right. That's about 175. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have the mold put together right so it doesn't leak. That's what happened with the tiger eye one. That's why it's got this nib on the top, because I kept over pouring it because it kept leaking till I got it to stop leaking. Crazy.
Oh, Adrian had a headache.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adrian. I hope he feels better soon. I know how bad that can be. 350. That just is too much. Poured in too much. I'm gonna have to pour in a little bit more of the part B. Just a skosh. But it's got to be equal parts or it won't mix right, it won't cure right. I got a little overzealous with my pouring. How's the music tonight, guys?
Oh, non-existent.
Oh, non-existent. Okay.
I forgot to turn the volume back up.
There. That wasn't much, but that's enough to make it not cure right. Ask me how I know this. Been there, done that. Forgot to get the t-shirt. Okay, another 3 minutes on the timer. I should just be able to do that. Yes. And go. Yay. Stir, stir, stir. I get to read the chat while I stir. You were going to say music? Oh, well, I'm surprised you're still upright too if you didn't sleep much. Did you not take a nap today, Linda? Oh, put a piece of tape on the line if the Sharpie didn't work. Okay, that's a good idea. Better idea than squinting my eyes trying to guesstimate where that line is that I just drew that's disappearing. Scrape, scrape, scrape those sides. Okay, so this is that I'm mixing up right now is going to be for 1 bowling ball, and I think it's going to be way too much, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. And I want to put glitter in it. I want to put chunky glitter in it, but we're also going to put rock salt in it because we're making a wobble ball. So we can't forget that. It defeats the whole purpose. Scrape the sides, scrape my stick. And we'll have this other little rely on here. Sorry if you can hear me crunching. You thought you needed hearing aids? 40 seconds. Okay. 25 seconds. We've had rain messing up my summer. You know, there's only a couple of days during the year I'm comfortable.
Well, we do have 6 green spots in our yard now. Revived a few of the dandelions.
Yay, I can get a dandelion poof and try to cast it in the resin. Okay. That's good. Now we're going to let this sit so the bubbles can come up. Actually, I wonder if I should split it. Yes, I probably should. We'll pour some in this cup just so that we don't have so much in one cup. Maybe it won't get too hot too fast. There we go. It's pretty clear resin. I got some micro bubbles in there, but yeah. Sippy sippy, don't be dehydrated. Yeah, who did decide it had to be 3 minutes? No flash curing. Yes, no flash curing, please. No flashing. No flashing on this stream. I started my timer again, apparently. There. Okay, now we can pour the runes. And we're going to have... Beg pardon?
Look at your screen.
Look at my screen. Oh. There we go. I was looking at the... he said, look at your screen. And I looked up at the chat. Okay. I'm going to pinch these. And we're going to kind of piss pour marble all over. This is kind of how I did the other one. And then we'll clean off the edges. It's gonna be gorgeous. Hopefully I won't over pour any of them, but if I do, that's okay. They're easy to clean up. I did that on the other one. Okay, yeah, I've over poured that one there. So I need one of those silicone squeegees. I had one. I don't know. That's pointy. Maybe this one. Yep. We'll get some of that out of there and pour it into this one. I love silicone. Love silicone tools. Working with silicone molds. Oh, look at the way these are looking. Oh, you can't see. I'll have to get the close-up camera. Okay, well, who else needs more? You need some more. So we'll pour a little of this in here. Forgive the handshakes, that's diabetes for you. There we go. I didn't think he was going to come out of there. A little bit more in this one. And a little bit more of this in here. That one's good, that one's good, that one's good. That one's good. Okay. I thought I saw there. This one is a little overfilled. Just take some out. Oops. There we go. I overfilled this one a lot more than I thought I did. Okay. That off of there. Those look really cool. Okay. This one could use just a tad bit more of the copper. Come on. There it comes. Swirl that around. There we go. And then I have just barely any left in the cups. Yay! I did good. I measured right. Okay. Now I am going to go ahead and put this in the curing machine and get it curing. And then we'll work on the wobble ball. Where'd I put the lid? Right there. Okay. Come on, turn on. There we go. Move this out of the way. Okay, that's going. All right. I'm going to, where's my little rose? I'm going to pour the rest of this, because there's like barely any in here. But I'm going to pour these. Let's see, first I'll pour, first I'll get this cat hair off of it, kitty. I'll pour the pearl first. And we will just keep pouring into this mold until it's full. And I think these 2 cups are going to fill it. Awesome. Scrape, 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 scrape. I had no idea I was throwing away so much resin when I first started doing resin. Until I started watching Michelle Glitz and Glitter, and how she scrapes out her cups and gets all her little extras done. Now I want to poke. I need this little tool so I can poke it down in here and make sure I get all these petals filled in and no bubbles, and it'll mix these 2 colors. Okay. Spray it with some alcohol. I didn't spray the mold with alcohol before I poured in it. Bad moose, bad moose. So many things to remember, so many little things. Let's top that off. Throw that away. Put this aside. I'm gonna put it right here between my little bowling pins. All right, let's clean up this little mess. How we doing? Everybody doing okay? Her and her hubby. Reading the chat. Doris and Linda having a conversation. Okie dokie. Artist till death. Okay. 3-minute rule. Yep. Okay, so we have this resin sitting here. And the micro bubbles have just about dissipated. Yay! Now we are going, oh, this is not level. Hang on. Let me put this resin back where it belongs. Get me another paper towel. This is, set you right here. Maybe you'd be level right there. I'll watch you for just a second while I clean off my fingers. Sorry, my little rose wasn't level and it was spilling out. Still spilling out. One second. Okay, that's better. A little bit of cleanup left to do. Okay, now I want to do a bowling ball in this gorgeous glitter. Look at that.
Wow.
Ha 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 ha. Isn't that beautiful? And this really pretty thermochromic powder from LS Resin. This is orange to yellow. So I'm thinking when they're holding the little bowling ball, the wobble ball, it'll change colors with if their hands are warm enough. So, so we're going to put in, we got to do the rock salt too. Don't let me forget the rock salt. Set this aside over here. Get this. Get the rock salt. And we're going to pour a little bit of rock salt in the bottom of this little bowling ball mold to kind of measure it, and then we'll wipe it out. Okay. Now, coloring this, Doris, Linda, resiners. I'm thinking, thank you, Doris. I do have some clear school glue here, just in case I need to use it to thicken it up because of the glitter. Because I don't want all the glitter to settle on top of the bottom here. That's going to be the rock salt. So I'm thinking I'll go ahead and color my resin with the glitter and the powder, and then do the rock salt, and then maybe add glue to the next bit that goes in after the rock salt. How's that sound? Yes, I know, a tiny bit, like a toothpick's worth. Okay, need another cup. We're going to pour this rock salt in this cup. And we're going to gently press and clean the mold with our little baby wipe. Get that powder out of there. And then we'll spray it down with some alcohol. There we go. And that'll help prevent bubbles and all that good stuff. So, rock salt here, resin here. Let's go ahead and put in the powder first and then the glitter. I have not opened this powder yet. Oh wow, it's changing color with the, look, you see it changing color? Oh wow, that's reactive. That is super reactive. That's just like a little plastic cover over it, and it's just got some powder on it. Wow, that's amazing. Cut away from you, cut away from you, cut away, cut away. It doesn't want to cut. There we go. Well, come here. Don't be so difficult. I'm trying not to spill this powder all over the place by doing something dumb. Okay. That's gonna be, this is, oh, I'm gonna love this one so much. Okay. Let's get a little stick. So we have a little stick, and we're gonna put in 1, 2. We'll put in 2 to start. I wanted to do the bowling pins tonight. I don't see it happening. I wanted to do 2 bowling balls. I don't see it happening. I get very overzealous in my plans, I think. Oh, it's going to mix up yellow. Interesting.
The resin's probably warm.
Yeah, the resin's warming up. I'm going to be able to see what's not mixed. Okay, mix, 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 mix. Because there's lots of powder in here that's still not mixed. I should have started with a smaller pot of resin. I forgot that tip. Forgot that little trick. Start with a smaller pot of resin with your powder, and you get it all completely mixed in that small pot of resin, and then put it in with your bigger cup of resin.
Yep, that's how you make gravy too.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
You don't mix it with resin. Makes,
Not gravy,
yeah,
no.
it makes the gravy too thick.
Mix, 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 mix. It does look like Gatorade. It does look just like Gatorade. Okay, I think I got it mixed. All right. Now we'll put in some glitter. Ha ha ha.
Corey has a question about that powder.
Yes, Corey, it will. This is Let's Resin thermochromatic powder, mica powder, and this one goes from orange to yellow. So you can see as it's warm, because the resin is warming up, it turns yellow. But when it's cool, it'll be kind of an orangey color. So what I'm hoping is that when they're holding it in their hand, it'll change colors. And I got to put some glitz in there. So here we go. I've watched Michelle do this, and she pours in a whole bunch. That's a bunch. I have not put my glue in yet. I don't think I need glue in this batch. I think I'll need glue in the next batch.
Oh, wondering if it might work with paint too. I don't see why it wouldn't work with paint.
Yeah. No, I'm sure it would work with paint. That's ugly.
Oh,
It is on a blue stick though, so maybe it's not as ugly as we think it is. It's pretty ugly. Oh.
maybe when it's cool.
Oh, okay. Now we've got to start pouring the resin into the rock salt. Ugly. It's chartreuse. Goodness me. Get it all mixed in. All right. That's a pretty good mix. Now I'm going to put this on this tray. Let me move this stuff over so I can get the tray over here. Yeah, see, the bowling pins aren't going to happen tonight. Sorry, guys. I'm going to get this bowling ball done, and that's going to be it because we're already at an hour. Okay. Now, let's slop this in here. How much can I get out of the cup? And we'll let it mound up in the middle. I don't know if it'll stay mounded up in the middle, but that's how we're going to do it. Okay. Now, we'll put the lid on it. And because this is thick and not runny, I can turn it. See? So I've put the lid on, and it looks like it's all the way around. Please don't leak. Please don't leak. Okay, now what we're going to do, we've got this that we're going to pour in here, and then we're going to mix up some more in the, or maybe I should just pour this in there. Yeah. We pour this cup in my big pot of resin. And see what we come up with. Okay. Now we'll mix this together and see what we've got. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. Now I can read the chat because I'm stirring. You didn't know this was a possibility, Corey? Oh, yes. Thermochromatic powders. What else are they called? Color changing. There's a color changing UV resin that I got off Temu that I've done a couple things with. Those are fun. Okay, this is kind of see-through, but I'm going to add glue to this, just a drop, because I've got 12 ounces. Holy cow. All right, we need just a drop of this. Little dab will do ya. I'll get me a micro brush and I'll take the end off of it. So it's just the plastic tip now. And I'll get a drop off onto, drip, drip, drip. Come on, drip. I want to show you how runny this is right now. Can you see it running? When I mix this one little drop of glue in here, it's going to go crazy thick. You watch it make a liar out of me. Nope, see how gloppy already? Which is what we want, because we don't want the glitter to sink, because we're doing a sphere and I have to pour it from the very top. So I don't want all the glitter to be. I'm going to put one more tiny drop in there. What is this world you're not aware of? We're talking, Corey, we're talking a drop. I just stuck that down in there and I'll let it drip off. And then the second drip, I'll let drip into the resin, and it will make it super thick. Now, you don't have to do this. There are people who say don't do it because glue is water-based, I think, and resin is not.
But we don't listen to those people, do we, honey?
No, we don't. we kind of fly by our own. We dance to the own. What? We fly by our seat of our own drummer's pants?
We're a bubble law.
We don't need no stinking badges. All right. That's
Nobody
a little
puts
thicker.
baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay. I don't know if that's thick enough. It's not gloopy. Thank you, Daniel Cooper. Yes. Strength of yours. I like that, Corey. It's a strength. What are your strengths? I don't listen to people. I have my own mind. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but I don't want to make it too gloopy just so that it won't pour. So I'm going to pour this and we'll just see what happens. I'll know in a few hours. Okay, I wish I had a funnel. I bet you wouldn't let me have that green silicone funnel that's in the drawer in the kitchen, would you? It's in the silverware drawer. It was originally mine. And he stole it from me. So I'm stealing it back. Thank you. Yes, you did. Oh, and of course, it doesn't fit. Never mind. That was going to be perfect. It's silicone. All right. Here we go. Oh. Oh, look at me hit that hole. Where's Brock when you need him? Nice and chunky. This is going to be fun. I cannot wait for this one to get done. Yeah, I'm going to have a lot of leftover resin. I'm going to stop right there, and then this way any bubbles can come up and I can top this off, but any bubbles can come up and well, no, fill it up. There we go. Bubbles can come up to there. That's going to be so cool. Okay, so what am I going to do with this? Now I had 12 ounces. Now I have 6, but I would need more for the other one. What can I pour? 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 What can I pour for 6 ounces? Well, we've got the turtle. Have to pour a turtle. I didn't clean the mold off, but that's okay. Y'all won't tell, will you? Get the cat hair off of it. Oh, this will be a fun little turtle to give to somebody as kind of like a worry stone or a pocket hug where it changes color if they're holding it. Widgy widgy. All right, I got a lot of resin left. I got 5.5 ounces of resin. And it's getting warm, and I need to pour something. I wonder.
Where are you going to do the astrophotography?
Astrophotography?
The pictures of the stars.
Oh.
Get the
Is Corey doing it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You have that mushroom free? Mel wants to know.
The mushroom? The mushroom jar? Ooh. Is that what you're talking about, Mel? Do warn them it changes color. Yes, I have my mushroom jar right here, and I have no idea how much it takes, but we're just going to pour it. How's that? Shall we pour the lid or the jar first, Mel? In case we don't have enough.
Oh, I think the lid should be the color changing part.
The lid?
Yeah.
Would be cool as the lid. Okay.
Ooh, neat.
It'll just be this by itself. I can always color in the spots later. Wow. So that took almost all of it. I have just a little bit left, and I am gonna pour the little bitty tiny turtle. The itty bitty turtles. Spray them with some alcohol. And we'll scooch these out of the way. We'll pour the base of the mushroom jar with something else. Once we see how this turns out, then we'll figure out what we'll do the base of the jar with. Okay, can I move that at all? Very gently. Okay, little turtles.
Doris suggested using chrome powders on the lid when you demold it.
Oh, okay. Oops. Okay, let's fix that. So we'll have some little color changing turtles. I'm gonna still have stuff left over. Lots of cleanup on this one. Am I mumbling?
Not too bad.
I worry about that sometimes, because I'm so bad about it.
Oh, it's almost time for homemade meatball subs.
Ooh, homemade meatball subs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, little turtles. And then we still have some left. What shall we make? I think the chunky glitter is too chunky for my little bitty butterflies, so I won't try that. I have more flowers. Lots more flowers. Ooh, let's do this one. Spray it. Fill it. And that's overfilled. I'm good at that. Y'all can't see this mess I'm making over here. Okay.
Doris says to paint the area with a nice white top coat, cure and then rub powder on it.
Oh, okay.
The powder sticks to the top coat area, but not the resin. Oh.
Nice. I saw somebody else do that today. I wonder who that could have been. That one. We will make this work. I hear kitty. I hear kitty. All right. Okay, guys. So sorry that we didn't get to do 2 wobble balls tonight. And we didn't get to do the bowling pins either, but if y'all want, I'll do those next week. Or I can just kind of work on them through the week and then show them to you next weekend. Which would you prefer? Would you like to watch me pour them, or just see them finished and we'll go on to something else?
Yeah.
Go on to something else. That's what Dub's saying.
Yeah.
Thank you, Doris. Dub, read that to her, please. He did. See them finished. Okay. So I will do, this is turning green. This is really cool looking. This is going to be awesome. So I will do another wobble ball, and I will try, I'll get as many pins done as I can. I can't put these in my curing machine because my curing machine is not tall enough. Surely, this is how it works out. I buy the Resinar's curing machine, right? And then no sooner than I get it and I'm starting to use it and I'm loving it, they come out with a new one. And this one, not only does it cure epoxy, it cures UV resin as well. And it's tall. It's like really tall.
Sounds like you need both of them.
I love my husband. Maybe Santa Claus will bring it to me. Oh, look. Is it leaking out? No? Okay. I have just this tiniest bit that needs to go in here.
Murphy's Law is, if it can go wrong, it will. And cabbage and carrot and pineapple juice is coleslaw.
What?
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw. Okay,
Sorry.
I'm gonna say goodnight now. I've topped off this little bowling ball because I don't know where it's going, but it's seeping, it's sinking. Oh, I know where it's going. It's sinking down into the rock salt. That's where it's going. Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight at the Home and Forge and the Flow and Canvas on our live stream. We do appreciate your visits. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Have a lovely day. And until we meet again, enjoy your journey. Bye, y'all.